everyone, my name is Tania. I work at Birthing Well that is located in Smyrna, Tennessee. I do a lot of different things around here. I do work as a doula around the Nashville area. Here at Birthing Well, I do Spanish and English labor classes, mom and me classes, and I'll eventually start doing just in general Spanish classes for elementary ages. But today I want to talk a little bit more about the mommy and me classes. I try to incorporate things for the early ages. I work at a Mother's Day Out program, so I have a little bit of, different techniques of how to help a child develop with sensory items and books and arts. So behind me, you'll see some books. Some are going to be read in Spanish, while others are going to be read in English, or they can be bilingual. We will do some arts crafts afterwards, and then of course we will have movements in here. I will end up probably bringing like the balls, and I can bring in my different toys from home that are going to help them develop like sensory skills. But today I kind of want to show you how to do a sensory bin at home. If you're not able to come here, this would help your child stay busy for a little bit, and then also have a little bit of sensory time. All you really need is some rice, a Ziploc bags, some paint, some alcohol, and just any kind of really small toys. This is Powerpuff Girls. I love Powerpuff Girls. That you can put inside the rice whenever we're done. You can use this, you can use letters, you can use animals, and they can look for them inside the rice and then get them out. If it's animals, you can ask, hey, what kind of animal this is, and then make the sound of the animal. Or if they're letters, you can ask, what is this letter? What sound does this letter make? And all that. So let's get started with this. All right, so all you have to do is grab your color, your paint, drop a little bit of paint inside each baggie. Make sure to put your rice inside the bag. Just keep going. All right, and now we're going to use alcohol. Alcohol helps spread it out a little bit more. You don't have to use a lot because we really don't want to get it too wet. Oops. It's okay to make a mess. You want to have fun too, right? As mothers. We're going to close it and just shake it. And this part, you can actually have your little one do it with you, or you can just shake it until you get the color all around all the rice. Just shake it, and move on to the next one. Okay, now that you have all of your colors mixed in, all we want to do is dump them out onto a pan or anywhere you want to, so it can dry, or they can play with it. I mean, if you don't mind them getting their hands all messy, the only thing is that once they're still wet and you mix them up, of course they're gonna mix color. Now, if you're worried about the colors going into their body for the dye-free, you can always use food coloring that is dye-free. I believe Aldi's has some that are dye-free, or you can just use natural colors. So we just want to spread them out, lay them out maybe a couple of hours, depending how much you put in there. As far as the alcohol and the paint, it probably can take a couple hours to dry. So this would be the final product before drying, actually. But yeah, I'll put this aside. I've already pre-made one, but only yellow. But imagine with all the colors that there will be in there. So with this, if you get a bin that's big enough for them to put all their stuff in there, my daughter enjoys doing the letters, because with the letters, when she starts looking for them, what I have her do is tell me the letter. What letter is this? M. Okay, what sound does it make? Can you think of a word that starts with the letter M? Mom. Okay, so you can stop there depending on what your child is in. My child is 4 years old, so I can have her sit down and then maybe write out the letter M, and then I'll go to the next one. Now sometimes they can get overwhelmed and you don't want to go ahead and do all of that through all the ABC letters. You can just have her play with it. When you're cooking, that is very distracting for my daughter. When I'm cooking, I can let her and she sit there for hours maybe and just play with it. Or you can do colors instead. So it can be something quick, like, what color is this? Green. Can you let me know what color this is? Yellow, and so forth. So you can do different toys in here, as I mentioned before. She enjoys doing little characters, like these are the Powerpuff Girl ones. So if she puts them in there, she'll probably go and use this one right here and do a little scene over here, and maybe she'll put them back in here. So it's very helpful for them to do playtime, but also have a little bit of sensory. Make sure to stop here at Birthing Well in Smyrna, Tennessee to try out our different classes. This particular class for Mommy and Me is every Wednesdays at 11 in the morning. Bye guys, thank you for being with me for a little bit, and I hope your kids enjoy this sensory bin. You guys are welcome to come anytime, contact me anytime, and again, my name is Tania Mederos. Bye guys.